Hello, welcome to the Will It Fund series from Finance Agents. What you're about to see is a dramatization of a real live funding example. You're going to see a sample call between somebody in our company and a prospective borrower that we worked with in the past. They may have funded, they might not. You're going to watch the scenario and at the end, go into the comments and put your thoughts on whether or not you think they're going to be a fundable client and what kind of financing they get. Without any further ado, let's get it started. Will It Fund number 10. Ready, go. Hi, this is Tim McCormick calling from Finance Agents. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. You were referred to us by Chuck at Chuck's Funding, and he said you're looking to get some capital out of one of your real estate projects in order to invest in another one. Why don't you tell me about the piece of real estate you're trying to pull money out of? What's it worth when you buy it? That kind of stuff.
Oh, no problem. I have a piece of real estate in a suburb of Atlanta. It is right now being used as a grocery store. We are spending money. I gave the tenant that's moved in there $150,000 in lease credit to do his own tenant improvements on the property.
Okay.
Once he does the tenant improvements, there's supposedly a national chain coming in called Piggly Wiggly that will be the franchise of this particular store in Atlanta, or outside Atlanta.
Okay. All right, so how long have you owned the building?
About 3 years.
You've owned it for 3 years. And what would you say is the current, have you done an appraisal recently?
I have a $1.8 million appraisal.
1.8. Okay. And how old is that appraisal? Is that recent?
3 months old.
Okay, so 3 months ago you got appraised at $1.8 million. And what are you looking to pull out of it?
$900,000.
$900,000, so about half. Okay. And what are you using the money for?
I'm using the money to invest in another real estate project in Florida.
Okay, all right. So let's see. Do you own other real estate assets?
I have a few, yes.
Okay. If we needed to pull in some of the other real estate assets in order to make this fund, would you be open to that?
I would not be, because I don't have sufficient equity in my other real estate assets.
Okay, all right.
And I want this deal to stand on its own.
Okay. All right, so you said it's a suburb of Atlanta. How far out of Atlanta?
30 minutes from the airport.
Okay, so it's in a fairly populated area.
Populated area.
It's not considered rural at all.
Not at all.
Okay. What's your credit like?
Good.
And you own this inside a business?
I do.
Okay. And that business, does it own other real estate assets, or is it just this main?
It's just particular main asset.
Okay. So what's this other project? What are you looking to do with the money?
I'm investing into an assisted living facility in Florida.
Okay. And how far, is that something you've already invested in? You're putting more money into?
I've already put money in it. They need more money. That's why I'm putting up this store, this grocery store that's going to have a national tenant in there. That's why I'm putting that up to invest in the other property in Florida.
Okay, so you said it's a supermarket, and you're giving money in lease credits to your. Is this a new tenant? How long have you been giving lease credits? And
brand new tenant.
Brand new tenant. So is the location actually open and functioning, or?
They're doing some remodeling right now, but they did open up the upstairs part of the store. The downstairs is still not completed.
All right, so it's open for business. It's an
open
active
for
business.
It's active business.
Okay, and are they still under construction with the lease improvements?
They are still under construction till December with the lease improvements.
Till December. Okay. All right. What'd you buy it for?
A couple $100,000.
Okay, so 3 years ago you bought it for a couple $100,000. How did the value go up to $1.8 million?
I bought a really good deal. I bought it at a tax sale.
Okay.
And I've done improvements to the property since.
Okay. Great. All right, well, that's probably enough for us to get an application out to you. When you get it, fill it out. Make sure to get information back to us on the property along with pictures. We really need to see pictures on the property. If you have that appraisal, please include that, and we'll see if that's something we can use. If so, we can get an answer to you real quickly on whether or not this is something we can do. Okay?
Fair enough.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, so you watched it. What do you think? Now is your chance to weigh in. Go to the bottom. Click a thumbs up if you think it's going to fund. Click a thumbs down if you think it won't. If you have additional questions that you would have asked this customer, put them in the notes. If you think you know what they're going to get or have an idea on how much, put that in the comments too. Put your vote in. Tell your friends, get some bragging rights, and come back on the Wednesday show to see if you were right.